Yeah, it's quite big. Hopefully not. I just like that the eyes light up and everything. That's really cool. I kind of want to hear the noise.
Ignoring the messy disk. Ooh, it does move. It powers on and moves.
Don't want to hear you talking. It's quite cool, not gonna lie. I quite like that. I didn't realize it moved. Yeah, it has like a little bass unit that it can sit on and everything. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I like it too much. I want it now. But it doesn't make just like a metal clanging noise in the show. It's really weird because it's not metal on metal. It's like, I don't really know what the core is made of. Magic. I don't know. They are like hex. They call them hex cores. It's like a concentrated like ball of magic. Like a rune, but not a rune. So also Tempest, when does everything show up for the new PC? When are you hoping to get all the parts for? Yeah, I got Mysteria too. I just bought it. That's what I was buying. I'm gonna play it on my ally. I reckon. I mean, we could try it today, but I'm pretty sure I kind of want to play a bit of Mario today. If you guys are down for Mario. That looks crazy cool, dude. Holy crap. I just looked at the Megatron. That is wild. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's big as well. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be that big. Because like next to her, it's pretty sizable. That's big. Damn. Motherboard and RAM turns on next week at some point. Got 2 fans. Okay. Easily done though. Easily done though with fans. And fair point, Jeremy. Yeah, fair point. if I hadn't missed it as well, this one would have been pretty cool to get, because absolutely missed the pre-order for this. This one looks really cool. So that's 1/6 scale. That's quite big. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, the second face is weird, isn't it? Just like a face just sat on the side. But yeah, like I say, they are but pipe dreams for now. I definitely can't afford to buy them this side of Christmas. I'm just hoping that the monkey bomb doesn't sell out. But there's no like limited run of them by the looks of things, so we'll see on that front. And also as well, building a PC around Christmas is a pretty sweet time to build a PC. It's pretty fun. You could like holiday theme it for a bit. I can't with mine because none of my stuff, like semi-intentionally, none of my stuff actually has RGB built in. The only thing that has RGB that I'm not turning on is 2 of the fans on my cooler for my CPU. Because I have a 280 radiator with push-pull fans on it, and the pull fans have RGB on them, but it's not plugged in because it's an NZXT thing that needs its own little box and stuff, and I just didn't want to do it, so I didn't. It's the bottom line, but you can't see them anyway. But I'm not that bothered. I mean, the other thing that can be turned off. Actually, wait, is it even turned on or off? The GeForce RTX on the top of my GPU. I found automatic RGB. Turn that off. Get it off. Get it off. You won't be able to, no. But if you post it to me in Discord, I can pop it in. I still have it turned. I still have links turned off because of the stupid bots that come in and be like, "You want cheap views on Twitch?" I have all them still coming in, so I've turned that off. Cool. Ooh, is that the look you're going for? That's a lot of fans. Flipping heck. Have you bought all those fans to go in there as well? That is a crazy amount of fans. Good God. Yeah, you don't need them. You really don't. You also don't really need the one at the bottom either. I'll show stream. Here you go. I'm gonna be that guy as well and critique this one little bit, just one bit. Like they've gone through the effort, right, of going full white, making it look really crisp, really clean on the white, which looks really nice. But why go for a founder GPU if you have everything else in white? Why not get a white 3090? Because they exist. This is the thing, Jeremy, as well, right? I understand having the ones on the top, the ones here, So these three, and this one I get. So those 7 fans, fair point, fair play. But the amount of negative pressure that would pull in from all of the rest of these fans, you don't need these. You don't need these 3 along here. Not really. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good looking system. That is a very appealing looking PC. It looks very nice. But at the same time, it's not needed. And I would definitely have not gotten the founder's card. So I'm positive they do exist. Yeah, there you go. Get one of them. Or a Gigabyte OC one. They do exist. So why not get one of them? That's my only critique, like serious critique anyway. The fans are a preference thing. If you want all the fans, go for it. It will look good and it will potentially help a little bit with temps, but not much. But it will look very nice. It will look very cool. And like I say, the only thing I do, I think, is it's such a small thing, I guess, realistically. Like, but it's just me being nitpicky. But the founder's GPU in that is the only thing that is like. Actually, no, I've noticed one other thing. The 2 sticks of RAM. They can afford a 3090 in this setup. Just get 4 sticks of RAM, or get the 2 dummy ones that you can get and put in there so it's a full thing. 2 critiques, that's it. I'm being nitpicky now. I'm being mean. I don't want to be mean. So there you go. There you go. They got the wide GPU. But they've got a black motherboard, so they stepped back on that bit. That's a very tidy system, especially with a beefy air cooler on it. Obviously the AIO looks a bit cleaner, but it's not the end of the world. Why 4 sticks around? You don't need the 4 sticks. It's just like because it leaves the 2 slots open, and it just looks like if you're going for the full clean look of this, don't get me wrong, it still looks nice, but just 4 sticks, like the 4 slots being filled, just looks a bit like cleaner, you know. In my mind, anyway, in my head. Again, being nitpicky. If I'm being fully nitpicky, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be nasty about other people's builds because they're both very nice systems. Both very nice systems. But if it was me building it, if I again it's a budget thing. If you could afford it, then obviously that's the other thing. Because I'm saying all this, I've only got 2 sticks of RAM in my system, but they are like not visible anyway because it's a fully dark system. I think I tried to take a picture of it on stream before, but you couldn't see it really because of my gross case, like gross bit of glass. Oh, hold on. What? The back panel is on, but you can see right through it. That's weird. Yeah, trying to take a picture of mine isn't going to work because of the tempered glass on the side. And all the lights like bombarding it from the outside. Either way, I've been mean enough about people's systems and judging them. I'm not going to judge. also the Megatron arriving next week is very, very exciting. Very exciting times. If I get my pay packet, like my extra little pay packet before Christmas, I might order the monkey. I might. Just finding where to put it. I will make space. I have got plans to like make this whole space a bit nicer and a bit cleaner, because you guys can't see it. That desk, I mean, you can get an idea actually, but that desk behind Beluga is hiding a world of hurt and untidiness. That desk is a bit of a mess. Yeah, my partner probably wouldn't be happy about it, but like, it would be a Christmas present to myself. A late Christmas present to myself. Maybe, I don't know. I have other figures that are like tucked in down. Like I say, I want to have some of them out on show, because I have my songbird and everything like that. Like my songbird figure is awesome. I love that, but it's just not on display because I have nowhere to display it. So I want to put like a bunch of a bunch of shelves up. I want like behind there on that wall, I want one of those like IKEA panels, so I can put like tools and stuff, 3D printing things on that. And then on the wall behind me on that, wait, God, it's confusing me, on that bit of the wall there, I want shelves with good stuff on it. So like having certain things on display a bit more. So keep this for Pokemon cards. I have like figures and games consoles and stuff on display over there. Because I have loads of stuff to display, just don't have any way of doing it yet. Yeah, one of the random things that I do have that's not really on display as such, but it's just there and existing, is this little guy that I printed at work. Because he's hilarious. Look at him. He's a little 3D printed llama. It's like made out, it's printed in clear resin, but he like articulates and moves. And shake his booty. He has a glow in the dark nose and ears as well. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I do similar with like Christmas or birthday present treat. Doesn't help with the fact that my Christmas and my birthday are not that far apart. They're only a month and a bit, so I can just be like, no, printed as one piece. Wow, the only parts that were printed separate were the ears, the nose, and the eyes. Everything that's clear resin was printed as one print. Because it's designed in such a way where the articulations, you can't really see them on camera, that's the problem. Doesn't help with the fact that it's clear as well. And, you can kind of see them in here. The articulated bits are designed in such a way where they don't quite touch, and they have an angle on them that is like not as extreme enough to need supports, but you can print it as one print so they don't quite interact and don't touch and support each other and stuff. It's very clever design, basically. You absolutely can. Yeah, you can print fully articulated things, yeah. It's trickier to do. It is trickier to do, but you can do it. It takes a lot more designing, because you have to design it to be 3D printed that way, which a lot of the time people don't. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm very aware it's 11:30. I guess I've had like a week of talking to catch up on with you guys. haven't really talked about much what I've been doing. For those of you that did actually see the image that I posted in Discord, like the internet was pretty god awful for Tuesday night. So there was not a chance I was streaming there. But weirdly, do I have the pictures? One of the hotels I stayed in whilst I was away doing other workshops was like, it was pretty grim. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty grim, and my room smelled of cigarette smoke all night. It was real nasty, and it had like a hole in the wall that was just there at the end of the bed. Yeah. Also, look at the TV remote. Look at how gross that is. That was the same room. Yeah. Yeah, it was nasty, real nasty. Like that would even be gross if it was your own TV remote, like let alone like in a hotel room with lots of other people's gank and grubbiness in it. But yeah, so that hotel though, the reason I was saying about that hotel particularly, it was gross, but it had by far the best Wi-Fi of all of them, which is really weird. But I was just in like such a weird mindset being there. I was like, I don't really want to stream from in here because it's just a bit gross. And it was on Wednesday night that I was staying there, so I didn't really want to do a random one then. But like both the hotels that were either side of that hotel, so the one Tuesday night and the one Friday night, Thursday night, sorry, Tuesday and Thursday night, both were really nice hotels, but the Wi-Fi was really bad in both of them. Which is really annoying because the nicer hotels I could have streamed in and felt comfortable streaming in, I couldn't. So there's that. I took everything with me as well. I had my camera, I had my ally, so I could play games on that and stream it to my little laptop. I had a capture card all set up, the works. I was like, right, I'm going to do this. I'm ready. I want to do one. I want to stream in a hotel room. And then, no. Just didn't happen because gross. That's all I'm saying. And poor Wi-Fi. But hey, here's what it is. Got lots of tasty food. Had some eventful moments. In that same town where that hotel was that was really gross. Also, that hotel, by the way, somehow had 4.1 stars on Google reviews. Figure that out. Even though like all of the recent reviews were like, it's really gross, it's untidy. Some of them were even like the breakfast was not cooked. They got a cooked breakfast and like the sausage was partially raw in the middle. The eggs were runny to the point where they were like, I know you have a runny yolk, but like runny white of the egg. Go figure how they did that. I don't know. So like when me and my boss were like, when we got there, we were like, what have we turned up to? Like, what is happening here? But the town around it was interesting. It's the first place that we were just walking back to the car to go and get food, and some random guy across the street started shouting at us, thinking that we were talking about him. And yeah, true, Jeremy. That's a very fair point. It's a very fair point. And the thing is, again, like I'm slating the hotel. It like one of the things about it, because again, I did agree with, like both me and my boss did agree on this. The fact that it did look like once upon a time it was very nice, but that once upon a time when it was very nice, nothing had been done to it to maintain it since. It was one of those kinds of things. Like my room as well was freezing cold when I got in there, right? Like my room was really, really cold, and I couldn't figure out why for ages. And then eventually I went into the bathroom, which, by the way, that's another thing. My bathroom door didn't shut. So it's lucky that I wasn't sharing the room with somebody, because the bathroom door didn't close. Not like by like a little bit, but like a long way, because the tiles had clearly moved in the bathroom, or the door was coming off its hinges or something, because you could close it so far and then it just got stuck on the tiles, and it was a glass door, so I couldn't like force it, because if I tried to force it over the tiles and it just shattered, like what do I do? But yeah, so my room was freezing cold, and I was looking around for ages. Like the bedroom door, the window in my room was shut, although it wasn't really doing much for noise filtering because it was single glazing. But I went round into the bathroom, and the bathroom had a window in it, like a big window that had a blind pulled over it, and that window wasn't shut properly. But it wasn't like the fact that someone had opened it and left it open. It was like open just a little bit. But like it was so stiff, I think the previous person that tried to open it physically couldn't shut it. So I went in and literally like smacked it and banged it shut. So then it immediately stopped some of the noise, and within like 2 hours the room got way warmer. So it's just like, it's things like that that was like, because if it was like an elderly person or anything that was in that room, it really wouldn't have been good, because it stank of cigarette smoke and it was freezing cold. So like, that wouldn't be good. And it was like stale cigarette smoke. You know, like that old set-in cigarette smoke smell? That. So fun times. Fun times. The other places were lovely. Because in complete contrast, this was one of the other rooms I stayed in. Look at the size of that bed. They were normal sized pillows. It was huge. Even I could starfish and like lie on it properly. And that barely ever happens, like actually fit on a bed, which sounds stupid, but I rarely do. I rarely fit on a bed. I'm 6'2". Most beds are not made for 6'2" people. I probably should have asked for another room, to be completely honest with you. You are right, I probably should have done, but like the guy on the reception was like not great. Like he didn't really care. Like when we went in to check in, he had headphones in and didn't take them out. Like he had AirPods in and just didn't take them out when we walked in to check in. I mean, that's fair enough if you're on a boat. But even then though, that was quite a nice hotel on the boat, wasn't it? So I would have thought you would have been able to stretch out. Because you're not crazy tall, are you, Jeremy? I'm sure we've talked about heights before, haven't we? Also, when we're talking about this. Ooh. See, this is where I go old school. I know height, that I'm like millimeters, centimeters, meters in almost everything apart from height. I don't know what that looks like in terms of height for me. I know I'm 1.8 meters. But I don't know what that is in feet. So I know I'm 6'2" or 1.8-ish meters. Oh yeah, just under 5. Yeah, just under 5'7". Which, fair enough. Fair enough. So you're a little bit short of me. So okay, I'm 1.88. So I'm 188 centimeters.